The Quadcom was born out of a most interesting discovery. From the separate hearings of the Committees of Dangerous Drugs, Public Accounts, Human Rights, and Public Order and Safety. Mukhang may natisod po kami. Mukhang may koneksyon at pare-pareho ang cast of characters. The criminal enterprise has penetrated us and has been operating with quiet impunity. And out of these operations that led to a monopoly of crimes, crimes such as human trafficking, kidnapping, prostitution, murder, love scams, crypto scams, at lahat na ng cyber crimes. Hindi lang po yan. Nagsimula na silang kamkamin ang lupa na dapat para sa Pilipino. Para sa Pilipino lamang. Gamit ang iba't ibang korporasyon at mga individual na mabanyagang pretending to be Filipinos sa pamamagitan ng pamemeke ng mga birth certificates at iba pang government IDs. This is a serious threat to our national security and our sovereignty as a nation. As the investigations progressed, there were corporations that kept surfacing with familiar names, names that have been tied to cases, controversial investigations in nature. Dahil po dito, we went into a deep dive into these corporations. Are they really connected? Using open sources, documents from SEC, at mga records na naisumite sa iba't ibang committee na bumubuo ng Quadcom, we discovered a pattern, a partnership, an alignment. Nung nakita po namin ang pattern, sinundan po namin ito pataas. Ang mga korporasyon na ito stripped it of its layers to get to the top and through it all. And we have discovered and identified at least two main actors or players in the issue of drugs, illegal activities associated with POGOs. At ang dalawang aktor na ito, ipinakikilala ko po sa inyo si Michael Yang at si Alan Lim. Marami nang naisulat at nireport at naging usap-usapan tungkol kay Michael Yang. Michael Yang has been linked to various controversies in the past. This includes, among others, his alleged involvement in the importation and proliferation of drugs into our country. Nadawit din po ang pangalan niya sa Pharmally. Si Michael Yang din po ay ang former economic advisor appointed by the former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Then, there is Wei Zhonglin, a.k.a. Alan Lim. Kagaya po ni Michael, he is no stranger to articles written about him and other controversies. According to reports, Alan Lim and Michael Yang are business partners in the drug trade. Sila po ay tahasang pinangalanan ni Colonel Asierto as being so. At sa kanya din po ang isa sa mga naunang pogo sa ating bansa. In studying these individuals, napansin po natin that they use the same set of people and build multiple layers for their corporations. Layering, pero nabuko natin dahil sa pattern ng kanilang nominees. Para po madali natin maintindihan ang presentation, pag nakita po natin ang kulay blue, ito po ay umuugnay kay Michael Yang. At ang kulay pula naman po, yan naman po ay konektado kay Alan Lim. Next slide, please. Ang paulit-ulit na tao na associated kay Michael Yang ay ang mga sumusunod. Jason Uson, Gerald Cruz, Yukin Zeng. Kung atin pong matatandaan, hindi bago ang pangalan na Jason Uson at Gerald Cruz. Dahil nadawit na po ito, ang mga pangalan nila sa investigasyon ng Pharmally. Ayon sa mga nakita naming sources at documents, ang mga personality na ito ay lahat based in Davao. This is significant considering the connections of Michael Yang in Davao City, where he owns a very interesting property. At syempre, hindi natin pwede makalimutan ang mga kapatid ni Michael Yang. Recently po, lumutang ang panganay na si Yang Jianjin, also known as Tony Yang or Antonio Maestrado Lim. Welcome to the House of Representatives. At ang kapatid niyang si Yang Hongjiang. Ang magkapatid rin na Michael Yang at Hongjiang Yang ang may-ari ng DCLA Plaza at Yangzi Group Trading Company. Kamakailan lamang ay napag-alaman natin na nariyan din pala si Tony Lim. Davao City Los Amigos Plaza, DCLA, which was incorporated in 2011 in Davao City, is one of the first known businesses established by Michael Yang, connected to this complex web of corporations that are involved in the proliferation of criminal activities in the Philippines. Sa affidavit na isinumite ni Arturo Las Cañas sa ICC, base sa mga reports, ay itong DCLA Plaza ay ginagamit lamang bilang front ni Michael Yang to conduct his illegal activities. Dito daw labas-pasok ang mga drug couriers. Ang Yangzi Group Trading Company naman po ay isang korporasyon din na pagmamay-ari ni Hongjiang Yang at Michael Yang na sangkot sa mga illegal importation ng mga iba't ibang mga goods. Puntahan naman natin si Yang Jianjin o si Antonio Maestrado Lim. Si Tony Yang is the eldest brother among the Yang brothers. Siya daw ang totoong mastermind at architect sa lahat ng operasyon ng criminal syndicate ng Yang brothers dito sa ating bansa. Tony Yang is based in Cagayan de Oro where he owns multiple businesses katulad ng Yangzi Hotel, dating Pogo Hub, at ang Philippine Sanja Steel Corporation na involved sa rice smuggling at human trafficking. Siya din ang presidente at incorporator ng Oroan Incorporated, isang service provider for Shongwei Technologies na pagmamay-ari ni Alan Lim. Si Tony Yang din ang may-ari ng Alwana Business Park where several unlawful activities have been reported. Nung nahuli si Tony Yang, may dala-dala po yang 1.4 million pesos in cash at mga iba't ibang lisensya for firearms. Gusto ko pong bigyang pugay ang PAOK TF. Congratulations po sa inyong paghuli kay Tony Yang. Tulad po ni Michael Yang, it would appear from reports that we have gathered in previous investigations that Alan Lim has a select number of associates whose names constantly and consistently appear in corporations that are owned by him or we have observed are actually connected to him. the most obvious figure in this network of companies of Alan Lim has built is his wife, Rose Nonolin. Sinundan namin si Rose Lin, follow the trail kumbaga, at isa siya na nagko-connect kay Michael Yang at Alan Lim. This is a known fact. At makikita po natin mamaya that Rose Nonolin is an incorporator of at least 8 companies where Michael Yang is involved in, such as Piley Estate Group, formerly known as Piley Holdings, Philippine Full Wind Group of Companies. Ang entry point niya sa Pogo ay ang Shongwei Technology. Kung mapapansin niyo po, kapag binaliktad po natin yung pangalan na Shongwei, this is the Chinese name of Wei Zhonglin, aka Alan Lim. Now, what is Shongwei Technology? Shongwei is a Pogo which was registered as a Philippine corporation in 2016. Isa po ito sa mapangunahing Pogo sa ating bansa. While Alan Lim does not appear as a director or shareholder of Shongwei in any of its corporate records, the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, OCCRP, reported that Alan Lim, using his identity as Lin Weizhong, served as chairman of this corporation. Shongwei service providers include Brick Hearts, Turquoise Diamond Technology Corporation, Shidaikeki Technology Corporation, and Orowan Incorporated. As previously reported, Shongwei and Brick Hearts shared the same email address. While this alone seems inconsequential, circumstances would show that Shongwei is part of the network of companies belonging to Yang and Lim, which is involved in illegal activities in our country. In fact, it has been reported that Shongwei was involved in 5 of the 7 kidnapping cases reported by Colonel Rodolfo Castil Jr., the Philippine National Police Anti-Kidnapping Group. Ngayon, balikan po natin ang ating paghihimay sa korporasyon ni Michael Yang at Alan Lim. Here we can see that Michael Yang has several persons which consistently appear as shareholders in his companies, such as DCLA Plaza and Yangtze Trading Company. These persons are Jason Uson and Yung Qianzheng. It would appear that Jason Uson, allegedly a Filipino citizen, consistently owns at least 60% of these companies in apparent compliance of our nationality requirement. On the other hand, Alan Lim, Rose Nonolin, a Filipino citizen, identified to be his wife, consistently appears as a shareholder in his companies. In XRL Holdings, Rose Nonolin is 60% owner, again, in compliance with our nationality requirement. Several companies, Piley Holdings Corporation and Piley Estate Group Corporation, appear to be 50% owned by the Michael Yang Group and the Alan Lim Group, respectively. The same individuals, Jason Uson, Yung Qianzheng, are shareholders of these corporations together with Michael Yang. Meanwhile, Rose Nonolin, Alan Lim are shareholders from the Alan Lim side. Silipin naman po natin itong Piley Estate Corporation. Ano ang Piley Estate Group? Ang Piley Estate ang nagtayo ng Clark Majestic World, a mixed-use real estate development. Very similar ang mga condominium units dito sa mga residential units na ginagamit ng mga POGO employees. The businesses of Michael Yang and Alan Lim seem to always be involved or associated with illegal activities. For example, there are reports that the people who were held captive were found inside the Clark Majestic World. Another company providing the link between the partnership of Michael Yang and Alan Lim is the Philippine Full Wind Group of companies. Again, Alan Lim is not a direct shareholder of this company. His wife, Rose Nololin, is. Consistent po yan sa obserbasyon natin na itong si Rose Nololin is the representative, kumbaga, ng totoong may-ari na si Alan Lim. Similarly, Michael Yang has no direct shareholdings in the company. Jason Lim, Yungkin Zheng are also shareholders of DCLA Plaza that own a substantial part in the Full Wind. Mapapansin din po natin si Gerald Cruz. Kung atin po matatandaan, kasama ni Rose Nonolin, si Gerald Cruz, sila po ang mga directors ng Pharmaly Biological Company, the sister company of the infamous Pharmaly Pharmaceuticals. Again, these personalities appear as dummies for Michael Yang. Kapansin-pansin dito na parte sa korporasyon ang kapatid ni Michael Yang na si Hong Zhang Yang. Tignan naman po natin ang karakter nitong si Hong Zhang Yang. Sino naman si Hong Zhang Yang? Ayon sa mga report, kapatid po siya ni Michael Yang. He was also identified as the manager of DCLA store of Michael Yang in Davao City. Napaka-interesting po na pumasok ang pangalan ni Hong Zhang Yang sa qualified trafficking investigation in Bamban Pogo controversy. Bakit? It was reported that Hong Zhang Yang's accounts were linked to the transactions amounting to 3.2 billion pesos, which were allegedly used to finance Hong Sheng. The same Pogo, which was raided in Tarlac and linked to Alice Guo's Baofu Land Development Incorporated. Sa madaling sabi, ka-joint account po ni Hong Zhang Yang, si Zheng Yu, na incorporator naman ng Hong Sheng Gaming Technology. Flashback muna tayo at balikan po natin si Michael Yang na lumutang doon sa Pharmaly Senate hearing and investigation. It was established during the Senate hearings 3 years ago na itong si Michael Yang ang financier ng Pharmaly when it was involved in the procurement of face masks and PPEs. Medyo iba na ito kasi ang pinagkakakitaan niya ay hindi drugs, hindi pogo, kung hindi sa panahon ng pandemya na maraming Pilipino ang napaluhod at pinahirapan ng COVID-19, pinagkakitaan po ang kalagayan ng mamamayang Pilipino. Nakikita po natin sa slide na ito na parehas po ang modus na ginagamit ni Michael Yang at saka ni Alan Lim. Michael Yang Group using Gerald Cruz, Alan Lim Group using his wife, Rose Nonolin. Balikan na naman po natin ang Pogo. Usisain po natin ang Xiongwei. Xiongwei is the licensed Pogo of Alan Lim. Isa sa kanyang service providers ay itong Brick Hearts Technology. Brick Hearts, kung susundan natin ang pattern, appears to be owned by the tandem of Michael Yang and Alan Lim. And some individuals who were still investigating, but coincidentally, nung tininan po namin kung saan po sila nakatira, lahat po sila mukhang nakatira sa Davao. At sino naman ang Brickhearts? Ayon sa publicly available sources, makikita natin na noong 2022, Brickhearts was involved in a kidnapping incident. It was found that a woman was kidnapped in Pasay, brought to a Pogo dorm in Cavite, where she was sold off to a Chinese national. Binenta ang isang Pilipina sa isang Chinese national. Pagkatapos nito, siya po ay binugbog. Dinala sa isang Pogo dorm in Shuangma Industrial Park in Cavite. Shuangma is run by Brickhearts Technology. A similar kidnapping incident of a Chinese national was also reported here. Interestingly, Brickhearts has the same address of Shongwei Technologies, which is owned by Alan Lim. Di ba kabit-kabit na? Corporate documents of Brickhearts were also found in the Pogo raid in Bamban, Tarlac. So makikita natin na habang itong Brickhearts na based in Cavite, bakit ang papel nito ay matatagpuan at nahanap sa Banban? Naglakad kaya ito o sumakay ng isang small boat papunta sa Banban? Let's dig deeper dito sa mga Pogo. Yan po ay ilan sa mga service providers of the Pogo of Alan Lim. Turquoise Diamond Technology, Shiday Keji Technology, at Oroan Incorporated. Bago pa lang natin ito malaman, ang Oroan, sabay na po lumutang ang kapatid ni Michael Yang na si Tony Yang. Makikita natin dito ang iba-iba pang mga personalities na closely associated or dummies of Alan Lim. Makikita rin po natin dito ang link ni Alan Lim sa kuya ni Michael Yang na si Tony Yang. Puntahan naman natin itong Orowan Incorporated. Ano ang Orowan Incorporated? Ayon sa AOI or Articles of Incorporation ng Orowan, ito ay itinayo primary for the purpose of engaging in internet allied businesses and providing call center services sa business processing and outsourcing. However, it was later found out that Orowan was a customer relations service provider of one of Alan Lim's Pogo, which is Shongwei Technologies. Ayon sa mga news reports, meron ding unlawful activities na naganap sa Alwana Compound, Cagayan de Oro, where Orowan is located. Si Tony Yang ang president at incorporator ng Orowan. At dito makikita ang direct link ni Tony Yang sa kaibigan at close associate ng kapatid niya na si Michael Yang at Alan Lim. Balik naman po tayo sa ibang service providers ng Shongwei ng Turquoise